Hi, it's me again. So this is going to be my CAS activity my CAS activity reflection. So I'll just order it the same way I ordered the other reflection, just question and answer, based on the sheet that Ms. Robin gave us. So first question is, what do you perceive and notice from doing the CAS experience? To reiterate, creativity, what I'm doing for creativity is life-saving swimming. So what do I perceive during this is everyone's working together and helping each other out to improve our techniques and things like that. So like as far as rope throwing, the initial swimming, to get from point A to point B, point being the person, uh, usually the person, yes. So how do you feel being involved in this cast experience? I feel very included, but that's the main thing. It's since it's still a small group. It's like maybe three people, Sunshine, me, and and another person. Sometimes it can be three. Sometimes it can be a bit, three to seven. Seven really being the maximum. But since it's a small group and everybody knows everybody else, yeah, it feels kind of good. And I also feel like I'm doing something really good. So selfless because learning to have someone else's life in your own hands and take care of that and learn to save their lives. It's really something important. So what do you think and feel about the experience itself? So again, I feel like I'm doing something very selfless, and I'm acknowledging that because it's really important to be able to save people's lives and know how to do that because lives are very important, right? So it's really important and useful to have this type of knowledge, and it can also save someone's life, which is a big thing. Like I said before, like I just can't. Nobody really. I don't think anybody really grasps how big a life is until either yours or someone else's is in big danger. So what does the cast experience mean to you? So for me, it means a lot because I don't want to feel helpless when I see someone drowning because I have seen someone drowning before and I saw someone else who did have lifeguard experience because I asked them after and they said that, they saw everybody else's indecision and decided to take matters into their own hands. They didn't have a certificate or anything, but they did have the required training to be able to save that person. So I don't want to feel that same helplessness when I see someone drowning because I want to be able to do something to help them. So what value does this cast experience have? Biggest value, saving lives. It allows me to use a strength, so swimming, and apply it in a selfless and helping way. What did you learn from this cast experience, and how might you apply this to your life more generally? So I learned to save lives. I learned different techniques such as the rope throw, how to accurately throw, how to get how to get the rope in the proper way in the hands, just as shown in the evidence. I also learned how to swim with the long sort of buoyant sort of pad thing to not now Ryan, sorry, to do this and then to attach it around the buoy and then bring it back. Sorry, that was my friend Ryan. Um, so yeah, just the general skills as well. So what was the next one? Yeah. So what aspects of your learning outcome did you touch on? So strengths and growth, strength being swimming, and growth being applying that to life saving, and challenges and skills because everything it's sort of coming into learning how to do life saving, learning how to save lives. So it's really this learning process. So the big challenge for me would be to swim while holding or helping a person as they're quite heavy. We haven't really done this, but I know that it is quite difficult because when someone's life is in danger, they tend to flail around and make your job quite difficult. So it really goes into swimming theory, which we haven't really done. We've only done swimming practice. So that's definitely something that, it's probably definitely going to need to be improved on. So what might you need to do next time? So it's just the general training, getting in better physique, but also how I deal with the situation, right? I don't know how to deal with people that are scared, so flailing with their hands and then not listening to what you say because they're too occupied trying to stay above water and breathe, right? So I think swimming. So I think life saving theory is definitely something I need to focus more on. Thank you. Bye.